coming soon. Until then, enjoy the vibes.
My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. Johnson. My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. My baby, your body's on fire. Yeah. I do with the da. Me, I no get time, I da. Dada cover my face, calling me la da. Biggie man, we know the where I money, what's it come? Chiwaka, all depend. We can ride the wind, and the beat, die for nothing, my nigga. What's it come? Chiwaka, all the belly, the galley, ride the wind, I know it, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commentate.
I can't come and kill myself.
Anything when I do, I they try to they do on my way.
I can't come and kill myself.
Plenty survive we face, just to make sure money day. All my people that go say I know one buy, I know one die. I know one payment, I want enjoy, I want jump like, I want buy me good, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, what it come, what's it come, Chiwaka, all the belly, they get that, ride the wind, and the beat, die for nothing, my nigga, what's it come, Chiwaka, all the belly, they get that, ride the wind, I know it. Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows I'm juggling, flow like the ocean, my boat I'm paddling. Shadashin up Ella, that's my bro, my family, bows in chains. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. Like I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become mission, I be head of state. For my people, then go say I know one buy, I know one die, I know one women. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, my nigga, what's it come? Chiwaka, all the belly, they can get ride the money, and the beat, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chiwaka, all the belly, they can get ride the money, and the beat, die for nothing. Oluwabana, yeah.
I was over here talking and I was on fucking mute. Girl. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. So let me tell y'all what's going on. So I was live earlier, right? Because the lady that saying she owns all the ships and all that other kind of stuff, she's in her feelings about something or another. And so I heard they were congregating over at her place, which she said, I don't know, because I can be honest by telling you I've never been to her page. I do know that at some point I knew she had a channel because she was doing commentary on William McRae. You know, I call him Granny or whatever. Y'all know I love me some like Andrew Caldwell and the Grannies and all of those people or whatever. So that's how I knew that she had a page or whatever. I think she got like 2 channels or whatever. But anyway, listen, Miss Cruiser, get your clicks and your views, girl. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Okay. So after that, I was like, look, I'm supposed to do trivia tonight at 10, but I really didn't prepare for trivia because, girl, we was behind the scenes last night and we was just cackling and kikiing and all that other kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So we was doing all of that or whatever. So then earlier, because I want to address this too. So earlier when I was talking about the tea on Tisa, I was just saying, like, for the beef sector per se, people in the beef sector, they're not going to pay a lot of money to hear something about Tisa because, and I'm just speaking for me, that I don't give a fuck. You know, that's just me though. I don't care. I don't know Tisa like that. Like, she's a content creator, but she's not like a staple person in the beef sector. So, you know, it ain't that deep or whatever, right? So it ain't nothing personal or whatever. Because at first I was like, hey, we can get the tea or whatever like that. But it's not a big deal. I don't know people in the Mo3 sector. I don't have no beef with nobody over there. I don't know anybody over there. Like I said, I only know of Coolin, and I don't even know her like that. I know of her and Polar Bear, and I know of him. I don't know him like that. Those are only two people that I've ever had any kind of communication with. So then anyway, I was back here, whatever, you know, just doing me or whatever. And so I get the word because, I mean, I am the queen. So somebody said, you know, they done found VS's daughter or whatever. And I'm like, what? So anyway, they sent me the link or whatever. Marley, hush. They sent me the link or whatever. And so I looked at it or whatever. And I was like, okay, this is too much because this is giving OnlyFans. I'm just saying. It was not given YouTube. Okay. So, you know, so I put on my community wall and I was like, you know, I'm not going to talk about it, which I wasn't going to talk about it at all. And I'm still not really going to talk about it because the one thing about me, when people get into children, it's just a different type of thing. And I don't per se need to go there. You know what I mean? That's never been my move, or whatever like that. So anyway, so then I got like 2 calls telling me that VS is over there screaming at the top of her lungs and, you know, doxing my family or doxing me or something like that. And when I tell you guys that I am so unbothered, girl, press the gas and good luck. Okay. All right. You know, my thing is this: when something is not true, there's no reason to be foaming at the mouth. There's no reason to be screaming. But I'm confused as to what in the world are you screaming and yelling my name for? Am I talking about your family? Am I live right now talking about your family? I don't think that I am. I believe that's somebody that's talking about your family that I don't know, never heard of, did not know that they existed. So I think you have a little misdirected energy. However, I get it. Whenever people want to get clicks and views, I am the go-to person. It's always go for S. Hutchinson or whatever. Now, you talking about my son, what is that supposed to do to me? Do you know him? I don't think you do. Am I supposed to cry? Am I supposed to lose sleep? Am I supposed to get in my car and ride around, circle the block looking for you? No. However, if you want to have a conversation, because you seem to be very angry, so I'm just trying to figure out, how mad are you? How mad are you? Because we're not that far from each other. So how mad are you for real? Like, how mad are you for real? I don't think you're that mad. Hey, Octavius, I've been seeing you doing your working out, getting into it, okay? Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I was thinking about talking to you some time back because, you know, like I said, that's a whole different subject. We'll talk about that a whole nother time. But I'm just trying to figure out, how mad are you? Because you don't seem to be very mad, and you seem to be mad at the wrong person. You don't see me showing you say it's not your child, so they say, I don't know, and I really don't care one way or another. I know that she could pass for your twin. I know that much. So I'm not the one that's showing that with somebody sitting in a bathtub. I didn't go do no research to so-called find court records or whatever. So what you mad for is what I'm trying to figure out. Let me tell you something. I told y'all something, and I am dead ass serious about it. When I told y'all that God gave me a peace that can't nobody take it away, I mean that, and can't nobody take it away. And nobody's going to take it away. Now, if anybody wants to go do interviews with people, hey, this is YouTube. Do what your heart tells you to do. If you're moved to do that, do it. I think it's probably best you do it and get it over with, because I'm just so sick of all of the idle threats. You know, first it was the threats of we're calling the police department. How many content creators, how many subscribers have called the police department with that fucking story? I put up the number, how many goddamn times? How many times have people read the article? Huh? But my son is not in prison because he didn't commit a crime. Y'all hear Marley talking? Even Marley said this is foolishness. Okay. Even Marley said this is foolishness. Baby, I don't know about y'all, but I wish I would have prepared for trivia, because I'm in the mood. You know, when I used to do trivia and we used to play clips of music, and but I wouldn't play it too long, even though I would still get copyright. Hold on, y'all. Marley, come here, because you want to be heard for some reason. Come here. He don't like when I'm on the internet, child. He's so needy. So after that, I'm like, I mean, my thing is this, like, girl, when you let your enemies see you get all worked up like that, because you're not really an enemy of mine. I don't fuck with you at all. Especially with them lies that you told. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you hear him? Yeah, I ain't been live that long. So it's just a lot of misdirected anger. And I'm just saying, like, this is what I said before. The Bible talks about a time to kill. The Bible talks about many things. And with me having my relationship with God, you know, I know that there are times when it's that time, you know, and when you know you have everything under control, there's nothing to get upset about. Hey, Rico, I was just watching you a little while ago. What happened to your eye? Well, yeah, that's what they do too. And to be honest, I look at it like this. When people say they're going to call, I'm like, call. Maybe if you keep on calling, they'll look into you sooner or later. You know what I mean? Maybe if people continue to contact people's family, maybe they will press charges. Maybe they will get the law involved. Because you know what Jay Wilson always says, the law is for the lawless. The law is for the lawless. Okay. You got into a fight? Oh my God. Is that stitches? You're good now? I'm glad. Don't be getting in trouble, you know. I always like it when you're doing good. But you know, I don't want anybody, like, nobody has to contact me to let me know what anybody is doing. If somebody's really interested in having a conversation with me, which I know they're not, because I've done several lives. The link is always dropped. Matter of fact, let me drop the link now, because I don't want to be I don't want anyone to say that they had something to say and they couldn't say it. You know, the link is always here, you know, because I mean, even like when you think about most of us that live like maybe an hour and a half away from each other, there's really no reason. There's no reason to be on the line screaming. You could get in your car and come up and say, you know, like, why'd you put that on your commit? I mean, I thought the polls that we could put up polls. I simply put up a poll and asked, will y'all be watching it or will y'all not be watching it? And I said, I'll pass on speaking about it because I don't get down like that. Regardless of what other people do to me, it don't mean I'm going to do it back. I'm not going to fight back the way they fight. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what I do. What's up, Kevin? So yeah, I'm not worried about anything. I don't want anybody to be concerned or worried or anything about me, because let me tell you one thing, and let me be clear about it. When I met you, you was a scary ass bitch. You was a scary ass hoe. You was a weak ass hoe when I met you in real life. So I understand why you have to do the things that you do online, because you have no power in real life. I get why you do the things that you do. You're not even used to being outside. You're socially awkward, just like half the other people that's on this internet. And that's why so many people on this internet, they can get 1,000 people in a chat or 500 people in the chat, but they can't even get 5 motherfuckers to show up with them to go out because they don't even have 5 fucking friends in real life. I got so many fucking friends in real life, I give some of them raggedy bitches away because they ain't even worth keeping, okay? So you don't intimidate me on any level. You are demonic. You are a liar. You are evil. And that's why I've never wanted to have anything to do with you once I saw you for who you were. And you proved it today. Because, bitch, I didn't do a motherfucking thing to you. I asked a simple question. Will y'all be watching? So what's the problem? Clearly, people are over there still watching. So I don't worry about these people over here who, whether they be hiding behind YouTube or right out in front of YouTube, loud, want to be seen and heard, but nobody knows their name, or if they want to be the people where everybody knows their name, but they're always going and filing paperwork on people because people are doing this and people are doing that, but yet they're the ones is doing every fucking thing to everybody. Because though I've been enjoying a little mess and doing a little this or that, that's it. I keep it real cute. Okay? So, Triple Darkness, I didn't forget about you, and I actually had Princess did reach out to me, but once again today, I've been so busy with this foolishness. So, I'm still going to take care of that, and I was thinking probably like maybe Monday, if anything, we could try to get to some conclusion on that situation there, you know. So I'm not coming on here to speak about anything that I've spoke on 10,000 times. I'm not, please don't come in here and disrespect anybody in the chat. I don't want to block anybody. I don't want to time anybody out. We're all adults. If you have an issue with somebody that's in the chat, please take that to your own platform, or wait until you catch them somewhere else where that type of behavior is tolerated. Now, I know over here some people don't like the fact that there's law and order at my channel, but there is truly law and order over here because I do not have time for foolishness. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to feel that they can't drop down. Can somebody take care of that comment, please? I don't want anyone to feel like they can't drop down because they're going to be attacked or whatever, whether I know the person or I don't know them. Like, we're not going to do that. So now, if I was somebody, I would have went ahead and did what I needed to do. And I wouldn't have came live and told everybody I'm doing A through Z, because when you're going to do it, you know what they say, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Sometimes you don't need to announce all of these things. But you are exactly what I said you are. You are a scary bitch. And if you're not, prove it. Let me know when you're on the way. Matter of fact, should I stay here and should I stay live long enough for her to reach here or no? Huh? Should I? Let me know. Press 1. Do I need to stay live for as long as it would take her to reach to me? Or should I just, when I get done saying what I gotta say, go ahead and end it and move on about my business? Should I wait? Should I give her like an hour to 2 hours to reach here and just shoot the breeze, cack-a-lack-a-lack-a? Huh? I'm just trying to figure it out. Because if you screaming into your holler and you said stay live, okay. You said you said one. She not coming. Oh, okay. She not coming. Hey, Mink Mob. This is my first time ever seeing you, but I've heard your name before. Some people take offense to the things that I be saying when it comes to other sectors or whatever. But this is the thing. It doesn't mean that like I have an issue getting to know anybody from other sectors. It just means I don't know the people. So I'm not going to per se play. I'm not going to pay to play T about another sector because I don't know the people over there. So even though it may be juicy and it might be good information, I'm not going to listen to it because I don't know any of the people involved. Like I literally don't know any of those people. I don't really venture from I really don't venture from like beef sector as far as when it comes to like mess and drama too far or whatever. So yeah, I don't really do that too much. But yeah, listen, I tell people all the time, left hand, right hand. There's no need to do that. Okay. You say Lost Brain Cells said, don't sweat that, go to bed, girl. Let me just ask y'all, do it sound like I'm sweating it? Because I hope y'all don't think I'm sweating it at all. Okay. Jill, it's a good thing you stay lost because some of the stuff ain't even worried about being concerned about. But I'm telling you, it just goes to show that they'd like to say my name or something, honey, because the whole world can come after them and I can be in my room sleeping and they'll be, as Hutchinson said, as Hutchinson put a poll on her wall. And you mad about that? But you're not mad about somebody showing your peoples butterball naked in the bathtub. I'm confused. But I'm not worried about no scary ass bitch. I'm not worried about nobody that's got to make phone calls and so-called do interviews or whatever, girl. Do what you got to do, boo. Do it. I don't care at all. Do it and get it over with. Okay, do it. I don't care. Yeah, so look, can't nobody really stir up no pots because I don't know about these other sectors and stuff that's going on, and I'm not going to get myself involved in it. I said what I said, and I stand on what I said. I mean, even for $1, I wouldn't pay $1 to hear nothing about Tisa, and that's no shade to Tisa or anything like that. I just don't care. Tisa's not a heavy hitter, so I'm not paying no money to hear about Tisa, and that's just my personal opinion. That's me. I got the right to have that, Yeah. Little Boss Lady says, I like how you go on your own discernment when it comes to dealing with others instead of taking with somebody else that says, you know what? I give everybody an opportunity for me to see what they're really about for themselves. And for the most part, there's nobody that's all bad. There are a couple people that are all bad that I will never have anything to do with. And one of those people that I think that's all bad that I'll have nothing to do with is the person why I fired up this live or whatever, right? She's somebody that I would never want anything to do with on any level. Did I meet up with her in real life? Yes, I did. Would I want to meet up with her again to hang out or something like that? Absolutely not. Would I ever want to be cool with that person? Absolutely not. when I said, well, she ain't speaking on me, I'm not going to speak on her. It's a wash for me, because the thing about me is I can wash any situation. I can wash any situation and let that shit go, because a lot of this shit is just not that deep for me. But even when I wash something, it doesn't mean that I'm going to go and like be cool with the person, because one thing about me is I don't want to fake kick it with no motherfucking body. You know what I'm saying? And even when it comes, and I don't want to keep bringing up his name, but even when it comes to ZX, I just want to use him because he's a great example. When it comes to ZX, I feel like, you know, people say a lot of stuff about him. I've said some things about him. I don't know him all like that. So I've never gotten to like a whole drag out thing. Because see, this is the thing. If you know everything about me and I don't know anything about you, well, it's going to be easy for you to so-called drag me. I'm not going to be able to drag you because I don't know anything about you. And I'm not about to go check up on you to find out anything about you. I'm just not going to do that. It says, why is she more mad at you than the person allegedly doxing her? And she is jealous of your friendship with Kimmy. She keeps bringing her up. Probably because, I don't know, sometimes when people don't have friends or people that they're cordial with, you know, sometimes people tend to get upset about that. I wish I would. Excuse me. Can we block? I'm glad y'all I hope y'all blocked that person and just didn't. Can we? This person right here. Take them up out of here. We don't drop names in the chat over here. Thank you very much. We don't do that. We don't drop names. And nobody summons me to do a motherfucking thing. And I hope you came over here lying. Nobody. Let me tell you something. And I'm not even mad. If y'all didn't know, I'm S_Hutchinson. Nobody summons me to do a motherfucking thing. Do you hear me? Nobody summons me to do a motherfucking thing. Do you hear me? I don't give a damn who it is. It could be the president of the United States of America. I've said that before. Don't summons me to go a goddamn place. Nobody summons me to go anywhere. I don't care who it is. I don't have no fear in my heart. At all. I am unmoved. I am unbothered. But I understand why you're bothered. You're just bothered with the wrong person. You're bothered with the wrong person. Like I said, I don't have to come here and play my hand. I don't have to do that. But if y'all don't know who the fuck I am, you better find the fuck out. And why a lot of people don't like me, because I respect myself and I demand respect, and I won't be anywhere where I'm being disrespected. I don't care what platform it is. I'm not telling anybody how to run their platform, but when respect is no longer on the table, I'm out. And even when it comes to the lady that thinks she owns the goddamn waters all through Florida and the Bahamas, if you didn't do anything wrong, why did you keep talking about it? Is what I'm trying to figure out. We on how many days and you're still going at it? Is it because you've been different places talking crazy about Jay Wilson and you're mad because I exposed that? Because see, one thing about me, whether there are friends on YouTube or there are no friends on YouTube, let me be very clear with you. Because I do have a relationship. I didn't say a friendship. Because I have a relationship with Jay Wilson, if I'm going to deal with him, I'm going to deal with him. But I'm never going to sit there and be on his panel and in his chat, but then I'm going to go around the corner and down the street and talking shit about him like you continue to do and like you've been continuing to do, because we've all seen it. So when I saw it again, I said, okay, let me screenshot this and go ahead and talk about it. But see, I get it. You're trying to build up your page. So you're like many other people who want to build your channel off of my name. I'm not mad. Get your clicks and your views, sis. Get your clicks and your views. But when it comes to anything else, boo-boo, girl, If it wasn't for shame, I'm telling you, I would be playing some music up in here, but I'd be just wanting to, I just want to keep the monetization. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't know whether she want to be cool with her or not. I don't care one way or another. What you don't understand about me, is this. I don't care who's cool with who likes who, whether they want to keep them from a distance or not. It don't matter to me. What the fuck do that got to do with me? It don't got shit to do with me. It don't got a motherfucking thing to do with me. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now you asking me why we back on this again? You asking the wrong person, because I ain't on nothing. I don't care who she. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear me when I said that I don't care? I don't care who she's contacting. I don't care. I'm not concerned. I wish her good luck. Okay? That's what my hope for her is. Good luck. Okay? Now, nothing changes. I'm still going to be on here. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Nothing is changing. I'm not going nowhere. Now, don't get me wrong. When I have to take care of other things, because family's always going to come first, but when I have to take care of certain things, or when I'm traveling, I'm not going to be on here because I don't have the time to be on here. And honestly, with me being on YouTube like that, I really haven't been able to put my full energy into TikTok. So I have finished doing the promoting the brands and stuff like that I had to do or whatever. But it's hard for me to keep up with all of these different platforms and stuff like that, because all of them are not connected together. So if I'm busy, then I'm busy, but it's never given I got to go somewhere because of somebody else. Listen, how many times do I have to say this? I do not care. Y'all keep coming in here and telling me what she's going to do, and I'm trying to tell you guys that I don't care. I can make a post about, first of all, I didn't make a post about, no, I said they found her daughter, is what I said. I said, will y'all be watching? I said, I will be passing about talking about it. So I can make any post I want to. Okay? Child, about snorting cocaine, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm not concerned at all. Like, I'm not mad with anybody for telling me, but I've been telling y'all for the longest time, even beforehand. She was talking about this stuff months ago. Do it. She should have did it then. Do it. Nobody's stopping you. Do it. Do it. Do it. What do somebody else's family got to do with me? Nothing. Nothing. You worried about a community wall post. And even when people ask me, well, what's the link? Where's the link or whatever? Did you see me drop a link or whatever? But you worried about me, but you're not worried about the person that got the person in the bathtub butterball naked. I'm confused. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, you fine. You fine. I know. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that at all. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. I'm not anything. Trust and believe me, I'm going to sleep good tonight. Going to church in the morning. Going to come home from church and going to keep it moving. Okay? Because even if I was going to counteract, right? Let's just say I was going to counteract. Why would I be stupid enough to come on this live and tell anybody what I'm going to do? Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? Yeah, so, I mean, I really don't care, but it's just like, misdirected energy, I guess. But, you know, maybe she needs to do whatever she has to do, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I don't have a problem with it. Do it. By all means, it's okay with me. Right? If I was mad about it, y'all know me by now. If I was mad, I'd be screaming, I'd be crying, I'd be yelling, I'd be in my car, something like that. Can't nobody send my child nowhere. Can't nobody listen, y'all stop talking stupid, please. Please stop talking dumb. Please stop talking stupid. I'm really so tired of y'all talking dumb. I listen, when y'all say stuff like she's ready to send my son to prison, if he was supposed to be in prison, he would be in prison. Okay? Come on now. Y'all talking stupid now. I don't think y'all be thinking. I don't know what y'all be saying sometimes. It's just like, that's why I can't take this shit serious. I can't. Like, I'm not concerned. Nobody can't send my child nowhere. Nobody. When I tell you nobody, nobody. 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 Listen, this is the beef sector. I did commentary. Get over it. When you're talking about the waters and the boats and whatever. If you don't know the whole story, don't comment. Yeah, I did. Thank you. Matter of fact, thank you. So I can put this up here because this is getting old now. It's first what she gonna do. I don't listen. She gonna do an interview. I don't care. She gonna send my my son to jail. Clink, 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 clink. I don't care. I don't care about anything she's talking about. I don't care what anybody is trying. I don't care what anybody is going to do. Okay? I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. Okay? I don't live under the, let me tell you something. The spirit of fear is a spirit from the devil. I don't have that spirit in me. Okay? So, April, you better tell it. You know what whole story? You know what whole story? Because unless you heard the story from me, then you don't know a whole story. Because the people that's so-called out here doing a story, they don't know. They're sitting up there telling lies. So unless the story came from me, then there is no whole story. And actually, the story is what people can read in the newspaper. That's a story. But there's a lot of people that's saying a lot of stuff and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. No, Shelly crazy Shelly ain't coming nowhere. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Anybody wants to see crazy Shelly, they can meet up with me. Then you will see crazy Shelly. But anything other than that, you're not going to see me on the internet screaming and yelling and acting crazy and acting all erratic or whatever. Absolutely not. And the thing about me is, I'm not even gonna say I understand why some people picked up so-called, and I'm not even gonna go back down that I'm not even gonna go back down that road, because you have a person who is a troll that went and said some lies, and other people who picked it up and then added something to it. Oh, no setup here. Nope. Not going to anybody's house. Not concerned. So do your interview. And I'm still not driving anywhere. I'm not interested in driving at all. I like to fly, actually. I prefer, that's my method of transportation, you know. Yeah, I'm good. Listen, I'm really, really good. But it's just, I don't know. A lot of people are saying stuff and they don't know what they're saying. You know, and yeah, you gotta let fools be fools. Let clowns be clowns, because everybody needs somebody to perform in front of. Okay. Even a person that's so-called came and told this so-called stuff, they have all of these receipts, but yet that's the receipt that magically they don't have it. You got all of these recordings, but that's the recording that you don't have. You know, that's the recording they don't have. They have so many text messages, but they don't have any text message about that. Whenever it comes to something that's way over the top about me plotting to kill other content creators, children, and put voodoo on people's kids, there's no receipts on those. But when it's some other receipts on some bait ass fucking comments or whatever, you have those. I sent you nude pictures. Even then, I said put them out. I'm not worried about it. Ming Mob, that's how we keep it over here, honey. Yeah. You said you lost, but on accident. Right. Oh, yeah. The thing is this. People think that trauma is a storyline. I don't think trauma is a storyline for me personally. And that's why I said, when I heard that somebody was doing, you know, whatever with the daughter, whether it's the daughter or not the daughter, I really don't care one way or another. But I was just like, nah, I ain't really going to entertain that or whatever like that, because to me, I don't get no kicks out of any form of trauma or whatever, you know, whether it's true or it's not true or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't know if something is true or not if I haven't looked into it for myself or whatever. So just because somebody else is talking about it, I don't know. I'm just saying what they said. I don't know if it's true or not. And I didn't add anything to it. And I frankly don't care one way or another. Because see, the thing about me is I'm not to the point where self-made, you're not blocked. You know, some people concerned about me. Oh, y'all gonna get mad about what the hell? Listen, block this person right here, please, somebody. Because I don't know what the hell they talking about. First of all, if you're talking, you should know what you're talking about. Because if you're trying to spell Prince, spell Prince. The Prince is a child. Okay? You over here you in my comment section and you talking and you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. And I actually don't get like worked up when people be talking about shit they don't know what they talking about. I just let them talk in other places and spaces. But just don't bring that ignorance over here to my channel. Like if you don't know what you're talking about, don't come over here with that. What they said about DMV? We call it PG in the DMV. Child, they don't know no better, honey. Girl, I can't. I can't. It's so exhausting sometimes, child. It be so exhausting. Good. I'm glad she is talking to them. Thank you. I'm so glad. That's great. I'm not concerned. Thank God she's talking to him. I'm so happy. Good for her. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. I just got a text, so give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. But oh, and by the way, too, I moved the trivia from tonight into like next month because I really want to prepare for it and do it like really good or whatever. So for the people that might be looking for it tonight, we still gonna have it next month. Instead of contacting an investigator about my son, you should be getting an investigator about your brother or your father or whoever else. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You investigating the wrong stuff. You investigating the wrong shit. You got the wrong shit on your mind, girl. You got the wrong stuff on your mind. But anyway, moving right on forward, girl. Hey, Mahogany, we back again. But moving right forward, it's really not really anything for me to say, to be honest, because I'm not concerned about it. Well, she's not gonna let it go, and I hope she doesn't let it go. I hope she continues to do everything that she's doing, because let me tell you something. They even say in the Bible, because see, I said that I was going to do Bible trivia tonight, and even though I didn't do it, but let me go ahead and talk to y'all about the Bible. They say the sins of your parents will fall upon your children. So you can continue to do whatever you want to do. I do not care. Okay? It's reasons why I don't do certain things anymore. It's reasons why I don't entertain certain things anymore. Because the things you do, if they don't come back to you, they'll come back to your children. But let me tell you something. When it comes down to me and mine, I'm unconcerned. I'm unconcerned. Me and mine are okay. Now, I'm going to say this. I appreciate the person telling me to put my accounts on private until this blows over. I'm not putting anything on private. I'm not putting anything on private. I'm not putting no Facebook on private. I'm not putting no TikTok on private. I'm not putting YouTube on private. I'm not putting Instagram on private. I'm not putting anything on private because I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. I will not hide anything because I'm not hiding. It's 49 minutes. I still don't see anybody. But I thought somebody was mad. For me to hide something would say that I'm hiding something. What am I hiding? No, I will not. I'm not putting anything on private. Absolutely not. Not in this lifetime. And guess what? My phone number is still the same. Anybody, if you have my phone number, like when I first started YouTube, it's still the same now. It's still the same number. So, I'm not changing numbers. I'm not changing anything. I'm not even changing me. I mean, I'm trying to change some things about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change me being a better version of myself. Do I get a little messy at times? Yeah. Do I like a little drama at times? Yeah. But yeah, no. I'm not changing anything. I'm not changing a damn thing. Not doing that. And I'm not mad with anybody that's suggesting it or anything like that. But I'm just telling you guys what I'm not going to do. I have no reason to hide anything. I have no reason to change anything. And I'm not going to change anything. I'm not even going to change me. I'm not changing anything about me. If so-and-so's live and I want to be there, I'll be there. If I want to hit my button and go live, I'll go live. If I don't want to go live, I won't go live. But nothing is going to shake me and nothing is going to break me. So, yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, I'm not doing that. For what? And I wouldn't expect anybody to do that. I mean, I wouldn't expect anybody to do it. For what? Yeah. So there's no reason for me to do that. For what? I'm a content creator. I create content. Whether it be on whatever platform. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm getting a lot of messages. But yeah, there's no reason for me to. Oh, med check. Y'all need a med check. And guess what? I ain't even take my Prozac today, and I'm still unbothered. Yeah, I'm still unbothered. Don't just call the police. Call the police and call the FBI. Call all of them. Call everybody. Call them. Call them. You better hope those calls don't come back to bite you in the ass. You better hope them calls don't come back to bite you in the ass. So once we get to the hour, which we're almost there, I'm going to go ahead and close out. We have 43 minutes. 53 minutes. So I'm just going to chill with y'all, up until an hour, because there's no reason. I don't need to stay live, back to back. And just so you guys know, I'm doing this live, but that doesn't mean that every time somebody else goes live, foaming at the mouth or screaming, that doesn't mean that I'm going to fire up my live, because I don't have to. I don't have to do it. What I am going to do, I do have to make a call. When I end this live, I have to make a call. Oh, that's the paramedics. I have to make a call or whatever. And then after that, I need to go take me a shower because it's hot today. Okay. Yeah, I need to do that or whatever. But yeah, you says, I don't know how you're getting blamed for that guy putting this information out. Guess what? Let me tell you how it goes. Come close, everybody. I don't know, and I don't care. See how that works? I don't know, and I don't care. I don't give a damn. I mean, sometimes people just try to, I guess, maybe deflect or something. Because if you ask me right now what the guy's name is, I wouldn't even be able to tell you without looking back through something else to figure it out. I don't know that man. He can't tell nobody that he know me. I don't know him. But I'm not going to sit here and explain a whole bunch of stuff for what? Because let me tell you something. Don't nobody question me. I don't answer to nobody. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't answer to nobody, and I'm not going to answer to nobody. Everything and anything that people could do to me, they've already done. It is nothing new under the sun. that people could do. But like I said, since you're getting them locked up, clink, 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 clink. Girl, you like to do blue, blue, clink, clink. Girl, nobody's worried. You the only one that's bothered. If somebody had somebody on the internet butterball naked and it wasn't my child, I wouldn't be mad about it. So it kind of seems like you're telling on yourself that is your child or something. Because other than that, you wouldn't be bothered. You wouldn't be worried. Why are you worried? Why are you so worried? What you so worked up for is what I'm trying to figure out. Or are you worked up with me because you know who I am, but you don't know who these people are or something? I don't know, because I don't know who they are. So maybe you know who they are because you go all around the whole YouTube or whatever. I don't really be like, if it's somebody and they got a good vibe or whatever, I'll go over there and support their channel or whatever. But what happens with most people, they already have their mind made because they're already connected with people, and so they already have a certain perception. So I don't even push myself. So I'm like, look, if they come over here and they want to chill with me, that's cool. But if they don't, I'm good, because when you know who you are, you don't really need anybody to kind of pump your head up or whatever and be like, we like you or whatever. I don't care if you like me or you hate me. Makes no difference to me. At the end of the day, I have never been able to pay a single bill based off of love or hate. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people, I don't know what they got going on, and I really truly do not even care. If a person's coming for me and you reach for my kids, you've already lost and I won. You've already lost and I won. If you are going off of a lie, if you're going off of a story that somebody made up, then you've already lost. You've already lost. I be over that way and ain't even been bothered. What you talking about? You been over where? Where you been? Hey, Coach White. It's good to see you. I miss you. Where you been at? And what's up, Itsy Bitsy? Where you been at? It's always easy to blame me. I'm blamed for everything, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Let me tell you something. Back some months ago, when people were out here saying that they wanted to get, certain information or whatever, wanted to know her information, I don't know what information they was looking for. What I said was, and what I've always stood on is, I'm never going to give anybody anything that's outside of the beef sector. I thought that shit was weak when I saw people doing that shit like a couple years ago when they were sending stuff to the black sector or whatever like that on people in the beef sector. At the end of the day, whether I love these people or hate these people in the beef sector, I'm not about to sell them out to some other sector. I've always said that. I don't even go to other sectors like that. So, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, whatever, because, people can do whatever they want to do. Like, we're all grown. We all have choices, we all have choices. So, yeah, we back on this again. We were supposed to be playing trivia, child, but I ain't even had time to get it together. You're blamed because you put yourself in a situation. Let's be real. Okay. Mm-hmm. So anyway, so it is what it is. You said I will put you on for the sector. Wait, what you mean? If I change my mind about what, giving the information up? Because let me tell you something. The funny part is this. Some people, and I want y'all to listen to this good, and I'm gonna make sure I leave this up for a while before I put this on members only. I want to make sure, press a 1, because I want to make sure that everybody is listening to me. And I mean, I need everybody's undivided attention. I'm definitely going to subscribe to your channel and come over there and support you, Mink Mob, and to the rest of the people if you're content creators. Because like I said, I've supported Cooling and stuff before. I just don't drop down a lot because I don't know. Like if you're beefing with somebody else, I don't know those people. I don't know what's going on. So it don't make sense for me to say anything because I have no clue what's going on. So y'all all pressing the 1? Okay. Heavy Bear, I was watching a replay. I'm not going to tell you where, but I was getting my life. Okay. Okay. Listen to this. Some people, they move around a lot and they get comfortable. Some people also seal their information at the court and they get comfortable. But when you are S_Hutchinson and you're the queen of receipts, no moving, no sealing, no nothing can help you. Because I do have loyalty, I never give up my sources. And the way that my sources source, even if you take an anti-doxing class, it can't help you. Even if you pay an outside person money, it can't help you. No matter if you pick up and you move all over the place, it still can't help you. Did you guys hear me? Did you guys hear me? Did you guys hear me? Press the 1 if y'all heard that. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, a lot of people get comfortable with sealing their stuff. That can't help you. Not with the way I do things anyway. Oh, you heard it? Okay. Oh, y'all heard it. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So, listen. Army, everything is good in the hood. Okay. Everything is good. Okay. Now, I don't want to stay up too late because last week I was running late for church again. I was running late for church, and my husband keeps threatening to tell the pastor on me. So I want to make sure, because I also need to make an appointment. I need to get my hair done again. So I want to make sure that I'm on time for church. I'm going to be sitting up in the front tomorrow, praising the Lord. And so, bitch. Ooh, did I just trigger? Ooh, I think somebody might. Did I just trigger somebody? Is somebody triggered by what I just said? I think somebody's triggered. Oh, Lord, they're going to get triggered by that. Yeah, I'm just saying. And another thing, when you don't have anything to be worried about, you don't have to be irrational. You don't have to do a cartwheel off the porch. You don't have to set the streets ablaze. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to just jump off and do it right away. You don't have to do any of that. Because what I have on my side, I have time on my side. I have time on my side. I'm not in a rush to do anything. I don't need to just jump out. See, when you jump out there, what happens is you make mistakes. You make mistakes. You start coming for people that's not bothering you. You get paranoid. You do all kind of other stuff that's unnecessary. And I don't need to do that at all. Okay? I don't need to do that at all. when you're in a good position, and I think I'm in a pretty good position right now. I think I'm in a really great position. I think I'm in a position where I can take my time and I can do whatever it is that needs to be done. Now, the thing about me, because I'm not a weak bitch, I don't have to go get any help. Did y'all notice I've been up here for an hour? Ain't nobody been on this link but me. I don't have to go get people from other sectors and say, hey, let's team up. Let's take her down. I don't have to get anybody from the beef sector. She's a demon. Let's do that. No, I don't have to do any of that. I don't need any help. I don't need any assistance. I don't need to do any of that. I don't need to say, leave the kids alone. I don't need to do none of that. I don't need to do none of that. I don't need to do none of that. What I need to do is probably some more of what I was doing last night when I got off of YouTube. Because there's stuff like that that makes me happy, right? So I'm going to tell y'all something. When y'all out here, y'all going to come across people who try to use scare tactics. There are going to be people who are going to try to do things like there's somebody said a couple weeks ago, oh, we know where your daughter lives. Okay. What's the problem with that? Because see, one thing, you're never going to catch my daughter in a bathtub, butt naked. I'm just saying, so I'm not worried about nobody catching all that kind of stuff. I'm not worried about that. I want y'all to know something. I serve a God that is awesome. He is amazing. Okay? He is good to me. And for me to be anything other than unbothered would be a disservice to my Lord and Savior. Okay? So there's no reason for me to be all wound up at all. I don't have to rush. I don't have to do anything at all. Because how somebody's calling the police, there have been no crimes that have been committed. Now, I could call the police about the nonsense she's doing if I wanted to, right? But you don't even see me on the phone with the police right now because I don't have to rush. I don't have to rush to do anything. You know, I even had somebody that was calling the police and the police was calling my phone, you know, at a time when I had other stuff going on. And I let that slide. It wasn't the first time. It was the second time that that person in 2 different states, the second time that that person called the police and had the police playing on, well, not the police playing on my phone, but had the police calling my phone because they called the police making false police reports. Now, I could have counteracted it and did whatever because they're doing fake police reports or whatever. But I didn't do that. Well, also I was busy. But I tell you one thing, let apartment 22, while everybody's getting worked up, apartment 22, won't you hobble inside of it? Won't you get involved in it too? You should join up. You should join her and help her. Because you got one more time to have any officer call my phone about you. And I'm going to tell you how I'm going to deal with you. I ain't going to tell you, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Because see, one thing about me, I ain't never been a scary ass bitch. I ain't never had to hide behind anything. If I do something, I'm going to tell you before I do it. I'm going to tell you while I'm doing it. And I'm going to tell you after. But I also learned that sometimes everybody don't need to know everything. Everything ain't for everybody. Even like the people that ask me for certain information. Don't ask me, go ask your faves. Don't you click on their lives when they go live? When I go live, I got 30, 40, 50 people over here. So don't ask me for no information. You should be able to go to multiple places and get information, right? You should not be dependent on me to get information. You should be able to get it. You should know where the tea is. You should know where the exclusive stuff is. So I'll keep all my tea right on over here. That's what I'll do. That's exactly what I'll do. Because my link works. My live works. Now, like I said, I don't mind. I hit certain people channels that support me and stuff like that. I don't have no problem with that. But I ain't going to know, like, and I'm not beefing with Pizarro or nothing, but as far as me hitting the link at the spaceship, that won't happen. I don't sit with everybody. So I don't have no problem sitting with Pizarro, but I don't sit with everybody. So I don't sit with anybody. So I can't be on a platform where everybody is just welcome to come up there and talk crazy when they're hiding behind avatars and hiding behind names and stuff like that. So I don't do that. So that'll be the last. So unfortunately, if I have any type of exclusive tea, I won't be able to hit a back chat and give that tea. I won't be able to give it to Pizarro, unfortunately, because I just can't give, intel, quote unquote, in places where foolishness is going to come over. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm not upset by it, but it just won't happen. Now, when it comes to me and Jay Wilson, and I do want to thank Pastor Wilson for that spiritual song he sang to me today. But yeah, he sang me a spiritual hymn today, and I like to thank him for that. They talking about I'm over here sniffing. Child, I'm drinking Snapple. You hear that? That's the cap, right? So yeah, you can't get mad when people do crazy stuff. I'm not used to being in that so it's all good or whatever. Will I still watch her? Yes, I'll still check her out when there's something going on over there or whatever like that, or when certain people aren't there. But even with Ness, I'll never check out Ness when that person is there. That energy is very low vibrational. It's very toxic. It's very negative. And I just don't want to be around that type of energy all day and all the time. I don't know people who are just mad all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't deal with all of that hoopla. So like I said, me and Passa, we have a relationship. I didn't say a friendship. We have a relationship. So if there's some exclusive or something like that, and I want to give it to him because I don't feel like going live, no problem or anything like that. But like I said, with relationships with other people, nobody has ever put me in, I don't give out people certain stuff. Pastor don't be asking me for stuff like that. So I'm just saying. But, when it comes to the beef sector, gossip and drama and what's going on, I'll hit his link and, hey, did you hear this? Did you see this? This is what's going on. They having some recordings over here this time or whatever, I'll just keep it like that. But other than that, that's that. Oh, I have no idea. I don't care. I don't know. And I don't care. People can do whatever they want to do, girl. They can do whatever they want to do. It doesn't bother me at all. People always try to pick who they think is, the person that they can pick because they think they know that person so well. And they think that, oh, I know exactly what she's going to do. I'm going to do this and she's going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. Wrong answer. How did that work out for you? How did that live work out for you today is what I'm trying to figure out. How did the police call work out for you? Is anybody in jail yet? Clink, clink. People been calling the police for how long have people been calling the police now? For 2 years now? Since that lie has been going around? They've been calling for 2 years now. But nothing has happened. But I should be concerned. No. I'm not concerned. I don't care who calls and whether they call every day. I don't care whether you call every day. I don't care whose family you contact. I know whose family you won't be contacting. And that's mine. Because you can't. The thing about my family, they're never going to talk to some outside person. It's not going to happen. So whomever else you want to get in contact with, it's a free fucking world. Do whatever you have to do. Well, I don't know her daughter. That's the whole thing. But if she's screaming and yelling, you don't listen. If it was me, I would be laughing. If it wasn't my child, I would be like, ha ha ha, whatever. You know, I've never been interested in her children to the point of going around to try to figure out who her kids are or what they're doing or who they're living with. Now, the whole key is this. If she hadn't lied on me, I probably would have told her about the person who has been in contact with her family. And guess what the gag is? Guess what the gag is? And I put this on God. If it's a lie, the person who said it is telling a lie. Now, this is some real tea. There's a person who's actively supporting her over there. That person has been in communication with her family and the ex-husband. But that person was telling me all kind of shit while she was gone. And guess what? I still won't give up that person because as far as I know, that person has never said anything to me, and I don't give up my sources at all. At all. You know. Hey, and you can go on up on that panel if she wants to. She can go right on that panel if she wants to. I don't have no problem with that either. My man ain't getting pegged. Okay? So you can hit any link you want to. Okay? Because people say, well, what's wrong if he's doing it to her anally? Well, I mean, hey, that ain't what they said. I mean, my man ain't watching gay porn. So it is what it is. So like I said, the people she need to be worried about is closer to her than what she thinks. But see, once a person lies on me, I don't tell them anything. You tell a lie on me, I want you to stand on the lie. And don't just stand on the lie, add something to the lie. Okay? And for the people that she's lying to, if they don't want to see what it is, then that's on them. Not my problem. Not my problem. If they playing in your face. Not my problem. So, I don't care one way or another. Like I said, I am unmoved. I am unfucking moved. So look, I don't want to drag this thing out. Like I said, it's getting late. It's 8:19 here in the DMV. But I just wanted to come through to let y'all know. And even with misunderstood, honey, let me tell you something. If you hit the link and you speak on me, I'm not going to put out any receipts or anything like that because I don't believe in doing that. If Kimmy gave me a receipt, Kimmy gave me a receipt. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go and put the receipt out because you can hit a link and you could join in and you could talk about my son too. That's not going to make me come back live and talk about you because I don't care anything about you, to be honest. Okay? So I'm just saying. So you can do misunderstood. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. As well as I've been talking about you because it's commentary. If you put it on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. If you put it on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. If you put it on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. Now, if you should decide that you want to continue to poke and provoke, now I might ask your Judy, could I put that receipt out? But I'm not really in a hurry or a rush, or I'm not even, because the receipt is literally right here on my phone. So I could put the receipt out and mess up your whole entire life. But you're somebody else that's not important enough to me for me to do that. And I actually kind of think that you want somebody to put the receipt out because you want to keep the news on yourself. You want to come off as a victim. You want it to be poor me, poor me. No, I'm gonna do it to next month because I was working on it the other day, but then I didn't really know exactly how I wanted to do it, and some people said they didn't want me to do all Bible stuff because they didn't know the Bible, so I was gonna switch it up some or whatever. Okay, I don't have any receipts, no problem. I'm glad you know that. You're right, I don't have any. You're right. Bye bye. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. These people, you know what it is? Let me tell y'all what these people think. And it's so sad. These people think that they know me so well that if they say I don't have any receipts, that what I will do is just turn around and let me see if I can find something in my banner that's not quite really a receipt, but there's something I can just put up here or whatever. So here we go. They think, boom, here's the receipt. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. That's what they want. That's what they want. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Unless my Judy, just Kimmy, tells me that I can put the receipt out, I won't put out the receipt. If she tells me to not put out the receipt, it will go up in flames with me when I go on to glory, okay? Because I can't speak for nobody else. I'm getting cremated, okay? So all the receipts will get burnt up with me. So basically, they will go to my grave. There are many things and many people know that I've been holding on to many stuff for years, and I don't speak on them because I'm not going to, depending on who the person is that gave me the information. I'm not going to say anything, especially if they don't come from me. I don't come for people that don't come from me. And even people who do come from me, like one of the people that I can't stand, like up at the top of the list, if people was to name one person that they know I have beef with, everybody would say a particular person, because everybody knows that I don't get along with this person at all, right? Even with that person, there are some things that have been told to me, and because of the source of the person who told me, I have not said anything. And even when that person has poked and provoked and even gotten in my real life, and I could have been triggered and been like, by the way, and I could have put out a receipt, I didn't do it because I respect and I like to keep and maintain those relationships that I have. What's up, CKJ? Yeah, so I like to keep those relationships that I already have. And so I don't do things to break those relationships. So if a person doesn't tell me to put out something, I'm not going to put it out. Good Judy is you must hang out with the girls. Yes. You must look. I met Judy on duty. I have a picture actually of us together. I was looking crazy in that picture, but yeah, I had went to his show, and even when I went to his show, people went and contacted him and told him to watch out for me and this or that or whatever. It's like, what is he watching out for? I'm at his show. And on top of it, he didn't even want me to pay to go to his show because he know that I was a really good supporter and stuff like that. And the reason why he ended up having a relationship with T.S. Madison was basically through me, because I was talking to Maddie about him and stuff like that. So that's why when she did an interview on his show, she brought me up in the interview, and that was why. So yeah, Judy on duty, who's from the DMV. And let me tell you, when I went to the show, he was like, everybody has to put their phones away. He was like, if I see you or if I catch you on your phones, he was like, I'm going to escort you. I'm going to get you escorted out of the building with security. And I thought that was such a great concept, because I'm like, you know, a lot of times we spend so much time on our phones, even when we're at shows and concerts and stuff like that. We get so caught up in being on the phone or live streaming it or doing this or doing that, that we're not even really enjoying what's going on. We're not really living in the moment. And once we put away our phones or whatever, I'm telling you, it was so much better. It was so much better. And I was actually thinking about, really applying that to my next like get together. Just everybody put their phones away and let's just enjoy each other's time. Speaking of shows, what's going on? Yeah, and also too, you're right, because guess what? That's why a lot of times now, even with Beyonce, I'm not a huge Beyonce fan. I respect her or whatever. But why would I need to spend a whole bunch of money on Beyonce when we keep on seeing all the clips that everybody keeps putting up on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever? There's really nothing left to the imagination. Yes, she changes it up and switches up, whatever. But yeah. Oh, that comes on tonight. Let me tell you something. I did not know. Wait, hold up. Let me make sure. Do he got family? Do he got problems going on with his family, or is that somebody else? Is that him? Because I'm trying to remember. If that was him. I think I saw the premiere for it, but I wasn't for sure. Coach Dion. I think so. Yeah, because Dave Chappelle, his hometown is DMV. What you got them eyeballs up there for? Be a superstar. What's going on? I must be missing something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna try to watch the Dion thing tonight because I did see a premiere for that and it looked pretty interesting. So I'll watch that after I take my shower and settle down. Which I mean, I'm really already settled. Look, I had my Chinese food I was eating earlier. The plate is still right here. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and end this live. Misunderstood. Bless your heart, okay? You know, bless your heart if you're getting involved in things that don't got nothing to do with you or whatever, or people to cry about kids, but you want to be involved in somebody's kids or whatever. Oh, about Beyonce. Get your rest, sis. Get your rest. I love you. Get your rest. Get your rest. You had to pause. Child, listen. I'm going to tell you tonight, I'm going to go out of here DMV style. I'm feeling in the DMV type of mood tonight. I usually leave out with fantasy, but I'm feeling in the DMV mood. So I'm going to go ahead and leave out with this DMV music. Okay. And this video definitely will not stay up because I just do not believe in keeping garbage on my channel. I got enough garbage that needs to come down. But what I will say is, and I'm gonna say this again, I'm not changing anything. I'm not changing me. I made a change in me because I saw some things in myself that I wanted to change. Make sure that if you do eat some Chinese food, eat your carb blockers. I'll talk about that on the next thing. As a content creator, I really don't have any goals, to be honest. I've been doing this thing for so long. I'm just going along with it, honestly. I really am. I really don't have a whole bunch of goals. Honestly, I would like to do things that empower our people. That's what I would like to do more of and less of foolishness. That's what I would really love to do. But people don't really want to show up for those type of conversations. I did a bunch of that stuff last week. Nobody was interested. I got messy. People came, then they complain about the mess. So, you know what I mean? They want the mess, but then they complain about the mess. So I'm going to say this again, just to reiterate. I'm not changing anything at all about myself. I changed some things in me because I looked in the mirror. Okay. Like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. I looked in the man in the mirror and I saw some things about me that I did not like. And I asked God to change those things in me that he sees that he also does not like. I took the steps and I did the things that I needed to do to make those changes. Okay. But when it comes to social media, I'm not going to change anything about my channels. I'm not going to hide any channels. I'm not hiding any platforms. Anybody can contact anybody. Anybody can click around and do anything, because one thing that I know that nobody can do is contact my family, because my family, they ain't going. Okay. Me and my family are a unit and we are as one. Okay. I am not worried about anyone doing interviews with anybody. They can interview anybody that they would like to interview. I think that instead of talking about it, they should be about it. Stop wasting time. Do what it is that you need to do. I think when you see how people like to fight, it shows you everything that you need to know about them. I don't have to grasp and grab for people's children, whether they are young or old. I don't have to do that. I'm not going to explain myself to anybody. I'm not going to, why me? Or I don't care, why me? If not me, then who? Whatever. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of silly when people, no, there's been no side effects. I haven't seen anything. They actually really, really work. Even when you're not doing all what you need to do, you won't even gain like any weight. Because even when I'm eating like bad stuff, Chinese food or whatever, nothing happens or whatever. So yeah, they really do work. And I wanted to do even like a weight loss challenge. I don't know how to do it to make it where I guess I don't really want to do it about like a money or whatever like that. But it seems like money moves people. So when you do it and there's no money, people really don't want to get involved. But then again, it's really, if you want to do it, it's for yourself, and it should be for your the health of yourself. So I may do it with my members or something like that, or do a detox or whatever. But yeah, so it's like I'm changing things that I want to change about myself so I can be the best version of myself, right? And so I'm not changing anything else. If people, and it wouldn't be the first time that people have posted my children, they've done that. If you want to do it again, do it. By all means, my kids aren't ugly. So I'm not worried about my kids being posted. I'm not worried about people making threats about my children. I'm not worried about any addresses being dropped. And even if that happens, I just want y'all to know, I don't need anybody to come and tell me, oh, your kid's address got dropped. Oh, your kid's picture got dropped. I don't care. I told you guys, I don't care. Let these people do what they want to do. Oh, Kimmy, I was just talking about you a few minutes ago. Basically, what I was saying is, if you're still in here, you can still hear me. They were saying that MU was hitting links and getting involved in some things dealing with me. And I said, maybe MU thinks that I'm going to put out a receipt on her. But if somebody gives me a receipt, I'm not putting out any kind of receipt, no matter what it's about, no matter who it's about, no matter who it's from, or what the receipt says. I'm never going to repeat it. I'm never going to share it with anybody. I'm not going to do that because that's not what I do. I don't give up my sources. But let me not even say that. Sometimes you got to say less, girl. They got to say less. Oh, you had a funeral? I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Kimmy. Yeah, girl, it ain't nothing. It's nothing to even be concerned about, girl. You've been to a funeral, girl. Listen, you done had a long day. Go lay down, spend some time with your man, because that's what I'm going to do. Spend some time with my man. And even if I didn't have a man, I got a cat. I got kids that love me, okay? I'm just saying, call them what you want, but they love me, okay? So now if Jay Wilson goes live or something like that, I might come over there to watch him, see what he's talking about. But I know he was already live earlier, so I don't know if he's coming back live or not. I doubt Kimmy's going live. She done been to a funeral, so Joyce was already live earlier. So most of the people I support, I doubt I'll need to be there or whatever like that. Tomorrow I want to make it to church on time. Okay, that's where I'm gonna be. You said he's going to be live. I seen y'all over there beefing the other day in the chat. I don't know what's going on with you and Jay Wilson. A lot of people that I support or I like, they don't like Jay Wilson. They're like, I only listen if you're there. I only come over there if you're there, and I stay in the clouds because I don't like him. And the thing with Jay Wilson, what you see is what you get. And that's what I do like about Jay Wilson. You don't have to try to figure out who you're dealing with because he tells you exactly who he is. There's no wondering. And to be honest, like I said, I've had conversations with him before about different things or whatever. Personal things really that had nothing to do with YouTube. Now, he ain't ever talked about his personal per se business, but, you know, so there was, you know, some personal things that we did need to discuss, and it just never, nothing ever really, you know, whatever. So I do have a lot of respect for him. And I like the fact that he tells you, look, this is a business. I'm here to get my coins. Some people don't like it, but some people are here for different things. Some people are here for friendship. He's letting people know I'm not here for friendship. So even if he was to say, which he always says, he says, there are no friends on YouTube, you know, I don't get in my feelings about that. I don't feel any kind of way about that. You know, I feel like, for what? You know, he's very transparent about that. Like, he's very clear about what his intentions on YouTube are. And you got to respect it. Yeah, on ESPN. And look, I don't know if you guys are still paying for like regular cable, or if you guys have moved over to Sling yet, but you said you're guilty. Look, you told on your own self, because I wasn't going to tell on you, but you ain't the only one. There's many people that say they refuse to watch Jay Wilson. They're like, I don't know why you like him. I can't stand him. I hate him. I only come over there if you're there. I stay in the bushes. And I was just like, well, you know, coins keep them here, right? You know, so it's like, look, this is a source of income for him, and he's here to get his money. So, hey, I can't get mad about that. It is what it is. I've never known him to make and take things personal. And if he has ever asked somebody to take things personal, he's never asked me. He's never asked me, hey, what's so-and-so's information so I can go dox this person, or where does so-and-so work so I can get them fired? So I don't know that part of him. You get what I'm saying? But there are a lot of people that I may have some respect for, and other people don't feel that way, you know? Oh, I didn't know you had a channel. I'll make sure that I subscribe to you and I support you. I'll definitely be over there, because I need more people who honestly are at a different mindset, because anybody can drag, anybody can cuss, anybody can dox, anybody can do all of that stuff. But how many people can talk about stuff that really matters? And few people can, and few people do. So that's what I want to do. So what I'm going to do, I want y'all to know I love each and every one of you guys. You guys know, and I will make it. Listen, nobody needs to tell me anything. Okay. I am easy and breezy, like it's going to be in the morning, because it will be Sunday morning. I am unconcerned and unconsumed with any of this stuff. Okay. I love you guys, and I'm going to leave out DMV style. Bye.
Picture on my mirror, start to blush when somebody says your name.
stomach is a pain. See you walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Try to stand, but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? Anybody can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow. He got me staring out the window. Wish on a star for a sign. That's the reason why. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, see you. Hey, Marlon, you sexy boy. Hey. Oh, no. When I see you. Hey, fellas, listen. I scribble X and O's on my notebook. Checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself up in the zone. I get nervous when you call. Say I'm not home. See your face. I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah. I lay my head on my pillow. He got me staring out the window. Was on a stop for a sign. That's the reason why. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. See you. Marlon, so sexy boy. Oh, no. When I see you. Listen, something now is taking over me. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna run, I'm just gonna stand here and see. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. See you. Said you're so sexy, boy. Yeah. Oh, no. When I see you.